New York, CBS New York, AP, something had to give Tuesday night. The Yankees, 6-9, and the Red Sox, 6-11, couldn't both keep losing at baseball's greatest rivals faced off in the Bronx. Luckily for New York, James Paxton chose Tuesday to record his first signature moment in pinstripes. Paxton struck out 12 in his first stab at the rivalry. Red Sox ace Chris Sale found his fastball but not better results, and the Yankees 3-hit Boston 8-0 in the first game this season between the struggling AL East foes. Paxton, 2-2-2, pitched 2-hit ball for 8 innings, walking 1 and going to just 2 3-ball counts in his swift game that took only 2 hours, 23 minutes. Mike Tauchman hit his first major league homer and drove in 4 runs, and Clint Frazier and Gleyber Torres also went deep for the Yankees. New York had dropped 5 of 6 and is 7-9 a year after winning 100 games. Sale, 0-4, reached 97.5 miles per hour, a positive sign for Boston after his velocity sagged this spring, but still got hit around, allowing 4 runs and 7 hits over 5 innings. He struck out 6 and walked 1 while the World Series champions dropped to 6-12. The longtime rivals hadn't played with both teams below .500 this deep into a season since 1992. Acquired from Seattle in an off-season trade, Paxton adjusted well after Yankees special advisor Carlos Beltran informed the left-hander he was tipping pitches during a lousy start last week in Houston. Yankees manager Aaron Boone also said before the game he thought Paxton's stuff had built a bit since spring training. It all clicked Tuesday. The big left-hander reached 99 miles per hour, striking out 4 of his first 6 batters and 6 straight later. Paxton saluted the cheering crowd after retiring AL MVP Mookie Betts to end his night. Boston starters entered with a 7.18 ERA, worst in the majors, leading the club to bring up touted game caller Sandy Leon from AAA and put him at catcher. Blake Swihart was designated for assignment. Sale responded with some extra juice, just not enough. He retired 6 straight before Brecka Gardner's leadoff double in the third. DJ LeMahieu drove in Gardner with a single, then came around on Luke Voigt's smashed single to make it 2-0. Frazier homered off the top of the right field wall to open the fourth. Betts nearly got a glove on it, but he came up short and got up slowly after slamming into the fence. He was still favoring his right wrist a couple of batters later but remained in the game. Tauchman doubled in a run later that inning, then hit a 3-run drive in the 6th. Mike Tauchman. Photo by Albello, Getty Images. Xander Bogaerts doubled in the 4th for Boston's first hit. The ball carried just over jumping right fielder Aaron Judge, bounced off the top of the wall and skipped back into play. Red Sox manager Alex Cora asked for a replay review, which upheld the 2-base hit, putting runners at second and third. Paxton got 3 straight outs to end that threat and cruised from there. The only other hit he allowed was Jackie Bradley Jr.'s double in the 8th. Sale entered with a 1.61 ERA in 17 games against the Yankees, best by any pitcher against New York since 1920, with a minimum of 75 innings. Yankees third baseman Gio Urshela slid into the highlight reels in the 6th. He backhanded Bat's grounder, slipped on the grass in foul territory and delivered a perfect throw despite falling to the turf. Because New York was off Monday on Jackie Robinson Day, all players on both teams wore no. 42. Trainer's room. Yankees 1B Greg Bird was placed on the 10-day injured list before the game, giving New York a dozen players on the shelf less than 3 weeks into the season. The oft-injured Bird is expected to miss at least a month. Before his latest trip to the IL, Bird was hitting a meek .171 with 1 homer and 1 RBI. More, Yankees add Greg Bird to injured list, back to 12 on the shelf. CF Aaron Hicks, left lower back strain, ran and threw on the field and said he feels good. He's still working his way up to a minor league rehab assignment. Up next, Impact 2018 trade acquisitions. Nathan Eovaldi and J.A. Happ try to get right after slow starts this season. Eovaldi, 0-0, 8.40 ERA, a star during Boston's World Series run, has as many walks, 10, as strikeouts. Happ, a left-hander who won all 7 regular season decisions with the Yankees last year, is 0-2 with an 8.76 ERA. Copyright 2019 CBS Broadcasting Inc. All rights reserved. The Associated Press contributed to this report. Let's block ads. Why?